As we have just heard, the speech of the national chairman, where he made mention of the inclusion of persons with disabilities. This is the first political party in the history of Africa to have provided leadership opportunities for persons with disabilities. Over 300 persons with disabilities are engaged in the leadership structure of the party, from the federal down to the ward level. We commend the founding fathers of this party. The day you sat down, the very first day you had that meeting of bringing to bear the APC as a political party that marks the salvation of the disability community in Nigeria. Your Excellency, Mr. President, we want to express our profound gratitude to you as a person for providing the disability law that today protects the right and dignity of persons with disabilities in Nigeria. Your Excellency, Mr. President, you have gone further to establish the National Commission for Persons with Disabilities under the able supervision of the Honorable Minister, Ministry for Humanitarian Affairs and Disaster Management and Social Development. We can say that since the amalgamation of Nigeria in 1914, the disability community have never had it so good until the coming of Your Excellency President Muhammadu Buhari. And your name will remain engraved in the heart of the disability community forever. And by this we shall remain grateful. We want to put it on record today that about 13 APC governors in Nigeria have domesticated the disability law into their various states. This is something today that is making persons with disabilities to remain as a goal everywhere. In this case here, I will bring my speech to a close. Thank you so very much. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. James.
I would like to let you know that the gentleman who spoke on behalf of persons with disability is actually the recently appointed Executive Secretary of the National Commission for Disabilities. I think that Mr. President actually deserves a round of applause for his sense of inclusion, his compassion, his love for persons with disability, and of course for integrating them in everything, every fabric of government in this country. Would now like to call on the representative of women to kindly, Women Wing, to please come, give us some color. You know, ladies always do that, and give us the message, goodwill message from the ladies.
APC! APC! Where are the women in the room? APC! Mr. President, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osibanjo, please permit me to stand on already established protocols. The women of our great nation is totally in support of the government of the All Progressives Congress. The reason is clear, very clear, that even the blind can't see. Under the leadership of the All Progressives Congress, women have been given massive opportunities in terms of social empowerment, market money, school feeding program for our children, microcredit scheme for market women, for business women, for entrepreneurs. Beyond that, we currently today have, under the APC, a member, ranking member, deputy majority whip of the National Assembly, House of Representatives. We also have ministers of repute, of great worth, that have shown their ability, have discharged their duties, representing women and representing our great country and moving our great country to greater heights. It will interest Nigerians to know that the 49.5% of our population that are women have in one way or the other benefited from the good government of the All Progressives Congress. And under the leadership of the Caretaker Committee Chairman, today we are making history. We currently have a digital academy for our women for free. They can learn any establishment, any skill of their choice. Under the leadership of His Excellency May Malaboni's Caretaker Committee, we also have a strong lobby group that has seen and produced women holding positions across all levels, from the ward to the local government, to the state, and today, by the grace of God, we'll have more women elected into the working committee as well as the neck of our party at the national and at the zonal level. It can only happen in APC. Last week, we saw what happened. 37 slots, none was given to the women in the other side. But in APC, women are carried along. Women are given the space to sit on the table. Women are empowered to make decisions and to drive policies. We want to say thank you to our president. We want to say thank you to our leaders and stakeholders. And we want to assure you, Mr. President, we want to assure you, our leaders, that come 2023, we will go around with you to mobilize women in Nigeria to come out in their numbers and vote for our great party, the All Progressives Congress. Thank you very much to our leaders. Thank you for the men that have always supported us. We'll continue to lobby for more. We'll continue to request for more. And we know that you'll continue to give us more. Thank you and God bless you.
Thank you very much, our National Women Rep. Like the proverbial Oliver Twist, women shall continue to ask for more. Thank you, Mr. President, our father, President Muhammadu Buhari. In you, we are proud. Thank you. APC! APC! Let them hear you everywhere. APC! Thank you all very much.
I told you that the ladies of APC would not only bring color, they would enliven us, and they will show you how very strong and even stronger APC has become. Your Excellencies, Mr. President, and of course the Vice President, delegates, people who are seeing the annals of history being opened and new pages written for this very great party, the event still goes on. At this point, I'll be calling on the youth to take center stage, vibrant, energetic, full of ideas, and of course, bringing all of the revolutionary, nuances of the APC. But before they come up, I'd like to invite His Excellency Ambassador Tugga, Yusuf Tugga, to please come up and join the diaspora team. And the ambassador from Zambia, Omini. No, the youth would come up first. Yeah, we're calling on the two ambassadors to kindly just come and join the diaspora team. But this time is for the youth of the APC. They have been led with someone who, like I said, has a lot of energy. He's very eloquent, and none other than Barrister Ismail Ahmed, who is joined by other vibrant youths of the APC, Abdulkadir Jajari, and all of them who have actually been flying the colors of this great party and making the youths actually understand that this is their own party. Barrister Ismail Ahmed, please.
APC. If you love this party, raise up your hand. If you love President Muhammadu Buhari, raise up your hand. If you don't raise up your hand, whether you are in the glass box, you don't love our president. If you love the president, raise up your hand. Clap for yourself. If you are confident that APC will win election in 2023, raise up your hand. Clap for yourself. Mr. President and Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces, the moral leader of the progressive movement, the Vice President, Professor Yemi Oshibanjo, the President of the Senate, the Speaker of the House, the leaders of the party, the Chairman of the Caretaker Committee, this is my last remark as a youth leader in APC forever. Give me a round of applause. I have been a youth leader unofficially for 6 years and officially for 2 years. And Mr. President, whenever we knock on doors, you gave us opportunity. This is my last try, and I hope that this party will carry the baton from the next NWC coming in and the next president coming in, and give us the opportunities that President Muhammadu Buhari gave us. From laws like Not Too Young to Run Bill, from investment programs like the Social Investment Program, from so many intervention programs from CBN to Ministry of Humanitarian Affairs to the Presidency to CBN. Lives have been touched. Naysayers and cynics will always say that we have not done enough. But look at us. By just announcing that we are going to have a convention, the whole country was shut down. Everybody wanted to be part of our convention. Let us move on with the spirit of brotherhood. Because you as our leaders have taught us in 2013 and 2014, you put aside your differences. You put aside your ideological preferences. Some are conservative, some are liberals. And yet you forged a party and we defeated an incumbent government. Now it is time again. The person who is responsible for bringing 10 million votes will no longer be on the ballot in 2023. This party will be judged by its own character. We have to show that character. The young people will be the deciding factor in 2023. It is not if, it is when. How we look, how we treat them is how it is going to all end up. I hope that this party will carry the baton from Muhammadu Buhari and deliver it to the next president, who will in turn show the young people, both in work and in deed, that we are truly a great progressive movement from one Kalusan to one Kalusan. APC!
Your Excellency, Your Excellencies, it is said that man's greatest work is to be the father of a man. President Muhammadu Buhari has imprinted his legacy on the sands of time. And as attested by the youth of the APC, he has turned around whatever conventions that normally held in this country. And the youth are appreciative of the indelible imprint of President Muhammadu Buhari. But now again, the baton has been handed to a new generation, and the party will be judged by the actions of the people who would come afterwards. And the youth are actually waiting to take actionable steps. Your Excellencies, at this point, I'd like to call on the representatives of our great party in the diaspora, from the diaspora, to kindly come and give their goodwill message. The APC from the diaspora.
APC! APC! Your Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, General Muhammadu Buhari, retired GCFR. Your Excellency, the Vice President, Professor
Yemi Oshibajo, the President of Senate, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Chairman, this Convention Committee, governors of various states, ministers, distinguished senators, all party members. We from the diaspora, from the United Kingdom, from the Scandinavia, from the United States of America, from Russia, from South Africa, from Ghana, from Cape Verde, from France, from Germany. We are here today to grace this wonderful occasion and congratulate our party, All Progressive Congress, for this good job thus far. We from the diaspora, though disappointed that the diaspora bill, voting bill, was not passed, we believe this will soon be resolved. Also, our great party has great potentials in every part of this world. All Nigerian diaspora who are skillful are doing very well in their various host nations. And we are proud of our nation, and we want to integrate ourselves into this nation so that this nation can grow economically, so that this nation can create jobs, so that this nation will even benefit from the current Ukraine and Russia crisis. We are there to serve our nation. We appeal to our party that in this next dispensation, the diaspora must be given that opportunity to be part and parcel of this party from the national to all our state levels. Let's pull the right peg in the right hole. We wish our party, All Progressive Congress, the best of luck and victory, victory, victory. APC Congress.
Thank you very much. North, east, or west, home is always best. We have a sister and a friend of ours who came all the way from South Africa to energize and show her love and support for the APC. And who else but the thrilling singer Nomsebo, who would come back again to give us, I think it's gospel house or house gospel, whatever it is trending in the world, and the APC has. I would like to thank her. And let's put our hands together to welcome her back on stage, Nomsebo, for just a 5-minute interlude.
Senu Nigeria, Inakwana. Am I saying it right? Someone just taught me. I think I'm saying it right. Inakwana. Are you guys happy? Are you guys okay? My name is Nomtobo Sugote. Before saying so much, I just want to say I'm proud of Africa. I'm proud of Nigeria. You guys, you are looking good. Are you proud of Nigeria? Are you proud of your President Muhammad? Really? Thank you so much to our President Muhammad Buhari. We are very proud of you. I see your people love you so much. That is why they came in numbers. And I also want to say thank you so much to Dr. Ramatu Tijani Aliyu, Minister of State, FCT. She's really amazing. Okay, guys, please promise me this time. Are we going to sing together? Are we going to sing together? You know, I've got so many songs, but I can see you guys. It's like you only love Jerusalem. Do you know my other songs? Do you know Tola Moya Wami? Do you know Tola Moya Wami? I don't trust you. Let's just go to Jerusalem. If you sing Jerusalem right, we'll do other songs, right? Let's go. Chi, 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 chi. Oh, go. Some. Chi, a God. Oh, no. When I say hololo, you say hololo. 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 Halala. Jerusalem, ikayalami. Kilonose. Uhambe. wami awukholana ilondoloze suhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze suhambe nami dawo yami ayikholana buso wami awukholana ilondoloze suhambe nami.
Nigerians know my song. Let's see, I just want to check. If maybe they are good, I'm going to take one with me to South Africa. Let's see, let's see.
Thank you very much, all the way from South Africa to come to Nigeria to show us how much she loves Nigeria and, of course, Nigerian president. Thank you so much. So to usher in our governors, we're going to sing the peace song. We all know that where we have peace and love, everything works. With this, I'd like to invite the Nigerian group that have come together to give the peace song. Give it up, ladies and gentlemen.
Here we stand as a people with one song, with one voice. We're a nation undivided and we will take our stand and build our land with faith to defend what is ours. Here we are as a people with one heart for one cause. We're determined to rebuild and restore. Where freedom reigns and truth prevails. A land where there's hope for us all. A land where there's hope for us all. We are all we have. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We're all we have. We'll defend our land. We believe in Nigeria and the promise she holds, and that one day we'll shine like the sun. We're a great nation. Though we are many people, different tribes, different tongues, we're united in our strength and resolve to uphold the honor of our land and for generations to come, and for generations to come. We are all we have. We'll defend our land. We believe in this nation, and we know we'll get there. We are all we have. We'll defend our land. We believe in Nigeria and the promise she holds, and that one
Thank you.
shine like the sun.
Nigeria must remain as one. A peaceful nation is all we want. We want one Nigeria. We want one Nigeria. The Peace Mama, Dr. Ramatu Tijani Aliyu, Team Ramatu, bringing peace to FCT bringing peace to Nigeria, the executive governor of Kogi State, executive governor of Plateau State, Zamfara State executive governor, all the governors of 36 states of Nigeria, God bless you. Our President Muhammadu Buhari, God bless you because you believe in peace.
Thank you very much, ambassadors for peace, ambassadors of change. This unity song is dedicated to all peace-loving Nigerians. United, we are stronger. Our father, President Muhammadu Buhari, has said, and we believe that the unity of Nigeria is non-negotiable. On unity we stand, irrespective of party, irrespective of gender, irrespective of religion. United, we are stronger. We want to thank President Muhammadu Buhari for insisting on this, because in one indivisible Nigeria, we are greater people. APC! APC! I know after this convention, the party can only come out stronger. We shall disagree to agree. But I want to assure you, Nigeria will be stronger for it. Thank you very much. It is youth o'clock. Youth of Nigeria, you must act wisely. You must be obedient. We have a constitution. You must abide by it. United, we are stronger. Our president said that unity is non-negotiable. Do not agree to be used as instruments of destruction. Do not agree to be used as instruments of division, no matter what you are giving. Youth, build the youth, build the youth. No woman, no woman. Thank you all very much indeed. Thank you, Vice President.
Thank you very much. May we please, that has been the Honorable Minister, State of the FCT, Ajaramatu Aliu. Ladies and gentlemen, may I request we all be seated, please, as very quickly we strictly adhere to the program menu, program of event. At about time, we call for remarks by the chairman, Progressive Governors Forum, and who will in turn, in furtherance, invite representative of governors from each 6 geopolitical zones of Nigeria. May I so invite His Excellency Governor Kaide Fahimi as he step up for his own remarks, being the chairman of Progressive Governors Forum. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm sorry for the... May I request all the members of the Progressive Governors Forum, so led by the chairman, to please step outside now as we take the next menu, please. So, chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum is coming out. And His Excellency Senator Atiku Bagudo, you are stepping out with representative of each geopolitical zone for you on the mark of that Progressive Governors Forum. Let's clap for them. I've seen him standing up and others are coming. Well, they are coming to the stage, requesting the DJ for some interlude, please. DJ Clyde. Some interlude, please.
say to you, I cannot wait to see you. You are the treasure I've been waiting for. Do you know how much I really need you? I dey pray for the day when I can finally kiss you. You know, say every day I dey pray for you. Oh, in my heart today is a permanent place for you. That's why my heart it dey beat like do. Cause now you I choose, so I am familiar. No, I sing for you wanna be like you. Baby, now you I go pick up, I am familiar. No, but there we go. See, I may not give the word to you, but I'll give you what I have. Oh, baby, oh, you are my Achilles. For the relief, baby, oh. Shabby, you know, say every day I dey pray for you. Oh, in my heart, oh, there's a permanent place for you. That's why my heart it dey beat like do. Cause now you I choose, so I am familiar. I sing for
Thank
you
you very
wanna be
much.
like you.
DJ Clyde, requesting the indulgence of His Excellency. The chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum is stepping in. Your Excellency, sir.
Your Excellency, President Muhammadu Buhari, President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, and the party leader of the All Progressive Congress, and Your Excellency, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Vice President Professor Yemi Osibanjo, distinguished Senate President, Senator Ahmed Lawan, Right Honorable Speaker Femi Bajamila, and all other distinguished leaders of our party, the chairman of the National Caretaker Committee and National Caretaker and Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee, members of the Progressive Governors Forum, Their Excellencies, members of the National Assembly, honorable ministers, senior diplomats that are here, party leaders, delegates, party stakeholders, members of the media, security, and all those who are supporting our great party in this convention. Good evening all. On behalf of the Progressive Governors Forum, we congratulate the party and indeed Mr. President for at last we are here. We are here today consistent with our belief, consistent with the guidance you have always given us, Mr. President, to ensure that we build a party that follows the law, that have regard to the due process and indeed the interest of all members. And we are very, very glad that today we are gathering for this convention enthusiastically, energetically, with members across the country, which will make every member proud. Mr. President, our party has done well. And it did well because the vision and the programs you campaigned on have been consistent. Economy, security, accountability. All of them came together for us to continue to see more value for money, in the sense that everywhere across this country, there are transformational projects taking place, both at the federal and the state levels.
We have seen you traverse this country in many states to commission projects by the states, by the federal government, and in achieving the campaign promises that we have laid out. You have done, and our party have done all this at a time when in the last 7 years, the world was challenged with so many unusual turns. Immediately after you were sworn in, the economy took a dive, the global economy. But yet, you supported states, particularly 27 states that you inherited that could not pay salaries, that could not pay pension to workers, that could not pay gratuities. But you supported all of us in order to meet the campaign promises and restore the social contract with those that are governed. Equally, Mr. President, you directed the biggest intervention program seen by a developing country, World Bank, so it was Central Bank, where funds are made available to energize the lowest strata of our society. Millions of farmers who have never had access to credit were supported. Millions of fishing communities, millions of those in the livestock sector, millions of those in the small and medium-scale enterprises were supported, and that has laid the foundation for the development as a very resilient economy. That is why we're struggling even with food to eat. Currently, as if the COVID is not enough, we have the Russian-Ukraine challenge, which is impacting energy prices, fertilizer prices, food prices. But somehow, because of the imagination you have led the APC to govern this country with, we are food secure. Of course, prices have been rising, but in some countries with whom we compete, they are even experiencing food shortages. And it's equally noteworthy that most of West Africa is coming to us to meet with their food requirements. This is no small this is no small achievement. And in all this, you have ensured transparency, you have instilled leadership, you have instilled inspiration to all of us in the forum. The 22 governors of the APC are very, very proud of the achievements of the APC government at the federal and state level. We are very proud of the achievement of Mr. President and his cabinet, and indeed institutions that have been supporting us. To Mr. President, in all the 22 states of the APC, there have been success stories because of the inspiration you have provided. So on behalf of all the governors, we want to thank you. We want to thank our party leadership. Equally, Mr. President, you express confidence in the governors at every turn. When the caretaker was established, it has 3 members from the Governors Forum. Governor Maimala Buni, who chairs it, Governor Abu Boyega Oyetola, Governor Abu Bello, who have supported, together with other committed, patriotic members of our party, have done well to see us to today. Mr. President, today we have amended our constitution and we are about to commence election of our national leaders. And we are aware that out of respect for you, some party members who had wished to contest felt that they don't want to see Mr. President sitting down for longer than necessary. And as we speak, consultations are going on. Some have already agreed to step down. Some are stepping down. Mr. President, all this is a measure of the respect that you have brought to this party. It's the measure of respect you have earned by your leadership. And I believe today the world and indeed our opposition will see a stronger, more united APC, which will see us to 2023 and beyond. We acknowledge all the challenges that our country is facing, but we commend the leadership you have provided, and we
as well as
believe
the
that
Senate President and the Speaker and some officials of the party. What is currently going on is goodwill messages being delivered by officials of the party. The women leader has delivered her message on behalf of the women. So has the youth leader, who said he's delivering his speech for the last time. We're currently hearing from the governors of the party who are thanking the governor, who are thanking the president and are moving on in their speech. We do not know how long this convention is going to go on for, because it does look like the only seat that has been agreed upon and is 100% certain is that of the national president of the party. We've seen a list going round about other candidates, consensus candidates emerging for other positions of the party, and signatures being appended to that list. But we're not able to certify at the moment if that list is going to be the unity list. If that is not the case, if they're not able to agree on a consensus tonight, it does mean that voting could go on into the morning, because we understand that there are about 7,000 certified delegates. In fact, part of the reason why we understand the event started late was that it was a problem of some sort to accredit all the delegates who are going to be voting at the convention here this evening. But the event has finally started, and we certainly will be giving you blow-by-blow account as we get them.
We would respectfully like to invite the Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Femi Batamia-Miller, to please come up on stage and give his goodwill message. Right after the Speaker of the House of Representatives, we will now respect... Since it's bicameral, after the Speaker has spoken, we'll call on the President of the Senate to also come and share with us insights from the Senate. We welcome a very vibrant legal mind, erudite, young, and one whose kernel of knowledge is really very sterling. The Right Honorable Speaker of the House of Representatives, Right Honorable Femi Batamia-Miller.
Thank you. His Excellency, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency, the Vice President, the former party chairman, governors, senators, and members of the House of Representatives. Let me at this point stand on the protocol as already established. Now, this is going to be really awkward. I don't have my podium with me, and I have a prepared text. But I'm going to try my best to multitask, because that's what we do in APC. We have the capacity to multitask, and I'm going to try and do as best as I can. I am delighted to join the progressive family today on this occasion of the National Convention of our great political party, the All Progressives Congress, APC. I bring you the greetings and best wishes of the good people of Surulere Federal Constituency in the great state of Lagos. I bring to you also the fond salutations of the men and women of the APC in the House of Representatives. And I congratulate you all on this occasion of our National Convention. Fellow progressives, we have traveled a long and hard road to arrive at this day. Through trials and tribulations, disagreement and reconciliation, misunderstanding and compromise, we have convened here to elect for our party a new national leadership to lead us at this critical time in the history of the progressive movement. But our gathering here today, ladies and gentlemen, is more than just about an election. This convention honors the courage and sacrifice of the men and women across the length and breadth of Nigeria who banded together to build a new political movement capable of seeking and achieving political power and using that power to improve the lives of the Nigerian people. The All Progressive Congress is a triumph of vision over cynicism and principled action over apathy. As it was in the beginning, so it remains today. Together, we are a living monument to the principle that when patriots stand together in a righteous cause, God is ready to bless the work of their hands. And from our union of progressives has emerged substantive, long-lasting change that will stand to the benefit of our country for years to come. Nation building is a joint task, and we all have a role. Since its inception, this certainty has been the motto and guiding light of the 9th House of Representatives. We have kept faith with the Nigerian people by enacting legislation to improve the way we live and work, to create opportunities for commerce and wealth creation, fix gaps in our electoral process, and strengthen our democracy. Landmark legislation such as the Petroleum Industry Act, the Companies and Allied Matters Act, the Electoral Act, and the Police Reform Act, amongst many others, which for many years seemed impossible to achieve, have now become the law of the land. We have passed the most far-reaching amendments to our electoral system and delivered amendments to the Constitution of our Republic that have the potential to change our country for good and for the next generation. All things being equal, we intend to revisit the issue of women inclusion in our Constitution soonest. We must do this because ours is a party of inclusion. This is the promise of the progressive movement, and we have kept the faith. As we have gathered here today from across the regions of our country, representing every religion, tribe, and gender, I urge you, fellow progressives, to adopt this motto of nation building a joint task and act accordingly. Let us set aside personal interests and ambitions to work together to deliver a successful convention that we can all be proud of. Through multiple electoral contests, many battles won and lost, through growth and expansion, it sometimes feels like the bonds of our brotherhood are frayed, and we have moved further apart from each other. I urge this convention to remember the ideals and principles of our founding, and let us in that remembrance of our founding fathers, and let us in that remembrance rediscover the promise of our union. Let us in this national convention, through words and deeds, reassert our dedication to these abiding principles so that we can draw from them the unity of purpose that we require to triumph in the months ahead. I believe that for the All Progressives Congress and for the Federal Republic of Nigeria, our best days are ahead of us. Our party, like our country, is going through a process of rebirth. We have the power and opportunity to build a political party that can stand the test of time and lead our country to a future of abiding peace and universal prosperity. We have answered that call and must now work together to make ourselves worthy, and by so doing, write our names each and together in the good book of history for all generations to come. Finally, let me express my profound gratitude to the caretaker Extraordinary Convention Planning Committee and all the men and women whose efforts have made today possible. I congratulate the leader of our party, the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, His Excellency Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, and all the founding fathers and mothers whose vision birthed the All Progressive Congress and whose efforts have sustained the party. Notable among that crop of exceptional citizens is our national leader, Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, who day in, day out, toiled day and night to make sure that the APC was a reality. Chief Adebisi Akonde, Dr. Ogbanaya Onu, and several others. I also congratulate all the members of the All Progressive Congress in every ward and local government across the 36 states and the Federal Capital Territory. I welcome you all to this National Convention, and I wish us all a successful convention. God bless you, God bless the All Progressive Congress, and God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria.
Thank you very much. The Speaker of the Federal House of Representatives, Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila. Thank you for being a true he for she. And we're looking up to you to help us bring back the bills. Thank you very much, Your Excellencies, distinguished ladies and gentlemen. At this point, I would like to invite the President of the Senate to give his remarks. Distinguished Senator Ahmed Lawan. Thank you very much.
Please, can we also have the Chairman, His Excellency Governor Muhammad Badaru, the Chairman of the Electoral Subcommittee, to also be on stage to give his election procedures. Thank you.
Your Excellency, our dear President, President Muhammadu Buhari, GCFR, Your Excellency, our Vice President, Yemi Oshibajo, my brother, the Right Honorable Speaker, Femi Gbajabiamila, the Deputy President of the Senate and the Deputy Speaker of the House of Representatives, distinguished senators, honored members of the House of Representatives, our Chairman, Caretaker and Convention Planning Committee, and members of the committee, our governors, excellencies, elders and leaders of our great party, distinguished delegates, ladies and gentlemen. Tonight, our great party, the APC, is making a statement. They said the convention will never hold. The convention is holding, isn't it? They said we will never be together. This is a night of unity for the APC. Therefore, we are celebrating unity today in our party. And tonight, this unity will be exemplified. We have various posts and positions to contest for. But like the chairman of the Progressive Governors Forum said here, many, if not all, of those candidates have shown willingness to reach a consensus, either way. And tonight, most of what we'll do here, by the grace of God, will be to affirm the positions that we have reached through consensus. And that's why I call this night a night of unity. Your Excellency, Mr. President, it is only fair that when someone has an opportunity like this to speak, to commend and praise our convention committee, the caretaker committee. Our caretaker committee over the last 18 months or so has done tremendously well, and they deserve our commendation. Congratulations to the chairman of the caretaker committee and his members for achieving so much, and today we are witnessing the anticlimax of this achievement. We are in our convention, and it is hoped that at the end of this convention, the caretaker would have fulfilled his job of ensuring that it ushers in a new set of National Working Committee members and leaders of our great party. Congratulations to our convention committee. Your Excellency, Mr. President, this is our 7th+ year as a party. But as a party and as an administration, we can compare so favorably well with any other party across this world. PDP had an opportunity to rule Nigeria, or maybe misrule Nigeria, for 16 years. They never achieved what we achieved in less than 7 years, Mr. President. And this is because, Mr. President, you have provided the leadership that we need. You may not be on the ballot in 2023, and let me be explicit. You will not be on the ballot in 2023, but Mr. President, you will remain the leading light, the moral compass of APC, even after your tenure finishes. And therefore, Mr. President, I'm sorry you will have a little rest, because we will never allow you to go away and rest and leave us as the president of this country, the first president of APC for 8 years. You have shown the way. Today, Mr. President, I dare say that you spoke once about the second Niger bridge. You just said once that this will work on the second Niger bridge. We have achieved over 70%, probably maybe 90% today. That is to show how committed your administration has been to providing infrastructure across the country. And the story is the same in every part of Nigeria. Nigeria is a construction site The Southeast, I want to call on the Southeast. You have seen it, you have felt it, you have witnessed it. They promised you before they will build or construct the second Niger bridge. They broke the ground and they ran away. They came back, broke the ground for the second time and ran away, never did anything. Third time, they were pushed out of office. We promised you only once, and we have almost achieved it. By the grace of God, before the end of this year, Mr. President will go and commission the second Niger bridge. You should know where your bread is buttered and where your tea will have the milk and the sugar that will make it sweet. Please, leave them. They never meant well for you. They never helped your region. They never helped your people. We, the progressives, under the leadership of Professor Muhammad Buhari, mean well for you. We have demonstrated that through action, not words. Mr. President, I want to speak to what we have been able to achieve together with you leading the executive arm of government. At this point, I want to commend my colleagues, distinguished senators of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, honored members of the House of Representatives, for working so hard with you leading the executive, for working in a very harmonious way, for working in a very purposeful way, that we are able to pass legislations and you are able to assent to those legislations, that we are able to provide resources for development of Nigeria, and you have actualized those dreams of making Nigeria better. Mr. President, we cannot get a better relationship. For the over 23 years I've been in the National Assembly, I've never witnessed a relationship between the executive and the legislature in the National Assembly where the executive does not in any way interfere with the works of the legislature, but only try to be a partner, only trying to synergize to ensure that Nigerians get a better deal. We have our own motto here in the Senate, a Senate that works for Nigeria. This Senate and the National Assembly and this administration have worked for Nigeria, and I am sure that, Mr. President, Nigerians will be very, very grateful for what you have been able to achieve in the last 7 years. APC! 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 This night is ours. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. The President of the Senate, distinguished Senator Ahmed Lawal, Your Excellency, thank you so much, sir. Someone behaved in a very funny and unruly manner where I once worked, and then I just came in one day. I said, don't you think about your integrity when you're doing this? And he just goes, please leave integrity for Baba Buhari. Please put your hands together for Mr. President, Mr. Integrity. Thank you so much. On this note, we'd like to invite, for his remarks, the Vice President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, Professor Yemi Osinbajo.
President, Commander-in-Chief of the Armed Forces of the Federal Republic of Nigeria, President Muhammadu Buhari, the Senate President, Federal Republic of Nigeria, distinguished Senator Ahmed Lawan, the Speaker of the House of Representatives, the Right Honorable Femi Gbajabiamila, and other members of the National Assembly present. His Excellency the Chairman of the Caretaker Extraordinary Planning Committee and Governor of Yobe State, the Honorable Mai Malabuni, and other members of the Caretaker Committee present. Your Excellency, the Chairman of the Convening Planning Committee and Governor of Niger State, Alhaji Abubakar Sani Bello, and other state governors present. Past chairmen of our great party present, past executives of our great party present, the leadership of our party, distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen. 8 years ago, the founding fathers of our party, the All Progressive Congress, led by our President Muhammadu Buhari, all coming then from the backwaters of the opposition, agreed to form a party whose credo would be the welfare of the people of Nigeria. They agreed that we will keep our focus on the greatest happiness, on the greatest number of our people. They affirmed that the reason for government's existence is to ensure the provision of the means and the environment for all to prosper and to live in peace. They decided that we would rise above ethnicity, above religion, and other parochial considerations in the design and implementation of policies and in the choice of men and women who would be appointed or elected to serve. Mr. President wrapped these principles into three major concerns: security, the economy, and the fight against corruption. 8 years on, the government of our party and the Nigerian people has embarked on the largest investment in infrastructure in our history. Investments in rail, in roads, in power, and broadband connectivity. We have birthed an irreversible agricultural revolution, investing more in agriculture than any previous government in the history of our nation. We have established the largest social investment program in sub-Saharan Africa, feeding 9.5 million children daily under our homegrown school feeding program, over 4 million beneficiaries of our government empowerment and enterprise program, the market money, trader money, farmer money. Our private sector has, despite constraints, continued to do wonders. Only a few days ago, Mr. President commissioned one of the largest fertilizer plant in Africa and one of the largest in the world. And in a few months, the largest single-line refinery in the world will become operational in this government, under this government, and in this nation. Since 2015, in the tech sector, our young men and women have established world-class companies. Today, Nigeria can boast of 6 unicorns, tech companies valued at over $1 billion each. Of course, it has not been a smooth journey. It couldn't possibly be. The years of building are always difficult and sometimes painful. The building of a great edifice requires deep roots into the ground, as deep sometimes as the grand edifice that it will support. We cannot deny the difficulties we as a party and the government and indeed our people have been through. Even in the past 2 years, the COVID pandemic has worsened our economic circumstances.
And we've had to tackle terrorist activities, insurgencies, and security challenges in parts of the country. But our people have remained steadfast, resilient, and determined to see a Nigeria of all our dreams. And our government has remained steadfast also, determined, committed, and focused. So to you members of our great party, in the coming months and years, we must remain resolute and committed and focused on the vision of Mr. President to deliver on the economy, on security for all, and the fight against corruption. Our eyes must remain fixed on three things. 1, jobs. 2, jobs. 3, jobs. We must focus on the objective of taking 100 million people out of poverty in this decade, as promised by this government under the leadership of President Muhammadu Buhari. We will actualize the pledge of universal health coverage for all. We will continue undaunted in the task of building infrastructure that will be the foundation of the great modern economy of our dreams. We will continue in the task of building a strong, united, fair, and just Nigeria. A Nigeria where every young man and woman can find opportunities to work and prosper. And we will not relent, we will not look back, and will not falter. And by the grace of God, this party, our party, the All Progressive Congress, will in the coming decades lead Nigeria and its great peoples to its manifest destiny. Before I take my seat, I want to specially congratulate all members of the All Progressive Congress. This is a party that was forged from the opposition, a party that came from disparate peoples and ideas, all from the opposition. But some men sat together and decided to form this party. And I want to mention their names just so that we can congratulate them and commend them specially. Beginning with the leader of that group, President Muhammadu Buhari, whose vision and whose direction brought about that merger that became known as the APC. Chief B.C. Akande, His Excellency, former governor of Osun.